All right, let's talk about something that is so frustrating for pretty much every creator. You hit a wall, your views just stop. Today, we're going to break down why that happens and how to fix it, all based on the story of a creator who finally cracked the code after being stuck for a whole year. So let's just start with the big question, the one that probably keeps you up at night. You pour your heart into a video, you hit publish, it gets a little bit of love for a day, maybe two, and then, poof, it's dead. Why does that happen over and over again? Now, just to show you that breaking through this wall is absolutely possible, look at this number, 70,000. That's how many new subscribers the creator we're following gained in just 4 months. I mean, that's some serious growth. But here's the kicker, the part that makes this whole story so important, that huge growth spurt, it only happened after a full year of being totally, completely stuck. Every video hitting the same low ceiling. It's proof that a plateau isn't a dead end. Okay, so let's really dive into this experience. We're going to call it the view count wall. It's that invisible barrier that just feels impossible to break through. And so many of us hit it. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You can tweak the titles, you can make the best thumbnail you've ever designed, but it doesn't matter. Every single video seems to cap out at this same number. It feels like the algorithm just gets bored and moves on. So what's really fascinating here is that the solution isn't just about making small tweaks to please the algorithm. The real key is this incredibly powerful idea, this growth engine that a lot of creators seem to have totally forgotten about. To really wrap your head around this, let's use a simple story. Imagine you've got two people selling chocolate. The first one, well, they sell really great chocolate. But the second person, they do something a little weird. They make chocolate with yogurt. See, it's not about being better, it's about being different in a way that makes people curious. And this is exactly how a trend is born. It starts with that weird idea. Then a few people try it, and they love it. They tell their friends, hey, you've got to try this. And that word of mouth creates a buzz. Soon, it's a must-try thing. And the seller isn't just pushing a product anymore. They're riding this massive wave of attention that has its own momentum. Okay, so this isn't just some cute analogy. This has a real, measurable impact on YouTube. And to prove it, let's look at the hard data from 2 videos on the creator's own channel. This chart just says it all, doesn't it? Look at video B. It had better stats across the board. I mean, an excellent click-through rate, excellent watch time, all the things we're told to chase. And yet video A, with stats that were just kind of good, got more than 3 times the views. And that brings us to the million-dollar question. If having the best numbers doesn't guarantee the best results, what's the missing piece? Well, the answer is that video A was about a topic people were already talking about. The YouTube algorithm had just changed, everyone was curious, and that video was riding the trend. So how do we turn this into a real strategy? Well, it's not just about trends. You can't just jump on every new thing. It's about combining trends with 2 other critical pieces into what we can call the growth trinity. These are the 3 pillars that have to work together. Writing a trend gives you that initial shot of attention. But to turn that attention into actual sustainable growth, you have to master your niche and build trust with consistency. Let's talk about that second pillar, mastering your niche. This is so critical. Every single time you switch topics, you're essentially confusing the YouTube algorithm. It has no idea who to show your new video to, and that confusion just brings all your momentum to a grinding halt. Just think about it this way. Say your channel is famous for Minecraft videos. Your subscribers are there for Minecraft. If you suddenly upload a Counter-Strike video, YouTube shows it to your Minecraft audience. They're not going to click. Your stats will tank, and the algorithm will kill the video. Not because it was bad, but because it was shown to the completely wrong people. And finally, we have consistency. You know, at its core, this is all about trust. It's like your favorite local shop that's always open when you need it. By publishing regularly, you become that reliable, go-to source for your viewers, and you're constantly feeding YouTube data that proves you're serious. Okay, so you have the strategy, but what about the performance metrics? What do the numbers actually need to look like? Let's get into the specifics, using a standard 10-minute video as our benchmark. 30%. This is your baseline. For a 10-minute video, you really need to be hitting at least a 3-minute average view duration. The creator we're following discovered that any videos falling below that number almost never, ever took off. Next up is your click-through rate. Now, after that initial boost from your subscribers, as YouTube pushes your video out to a wider audience, you need your CTR to land somewhere between 5 and 10%. If it drops below 5, the video's momentum is probably going to slow down and just stop. But here's the final and maybe the most crucial piece of this whole puzzle. Because even if you do everything right, you ride a trend, you stick to your niche, you post all the time, your numbers are great, there is one last ingredient that you just can't skip. And this is a really humbling part of the story. Remember, the creator we've been following already had successful channels with millions of subscribers. He knew all these rules. And yet, when he started his new channel, nothing worked for 9 solid months. He said he felt like a total failure. What he eventually realized was this: growth isn't always an instant transaction. You're actually building a relationship with the platform itself. And sometimes the algorithm just needs more time, more data, more proof that you are a creator that it should bet on. So the next time you're staring at a flat line in your analytics and feeling that frustration build up, I want you to ask yourself this question: are you really, truly stuck? Or are you maybe just in the slow, difficult, but totally necessary process of earning the algorithm's trust?